not acceptable in any case to hold American citizens abroad wrongfully. So I think you'll see some announcements in coming days. And the President will continue to push until all of our Americans that are alive are returned. So let me give you Kash Patel. I'm excited for his remarks.
It's an honor to be here on this day, and as I look around the room, I see so many people that I know, so many people that we've shared laughs together, we've shared dinners together, we've shared tears together, and sometimes we've shared joy together. And we need to focus on sharing some more joy and removing the pain that too many American families and families around the world feel when their loved one is taken. And that's what I tell people when I travel around the country and around the world who don't have insight into this family that we have. Just imagine if one of yours was taken. What would you do, and what would you expect the United States government to do to return them to you? And the simple answer from this administration, from President Trump, from Secretary Rubio, from Adam and Dustin, and so many others in the intelligence community is we will do everything. This is a top priority. And for me, there's no one agency that gets this done. It is an interagency process. And to stand before you as the 9th Director of the FBI, especially as we approach March 9th, which is the anniversary of Bob's disappearance 18 years ago. And I know Deborah Tice is in here, and her son has been gone for over a decade. And I know so many of you share so many similar paths, unfortunately. With Bob and Austin and others, we will utilize the full weight of the interagency. We will work with our partners in the CIA and the intelligence community, and we will demolish any political obstacles that stand in the way. I think you guys know me well enough to know that I don't care what the media says about me, and I'm not going to start caring today. Our care and our love and our support will be to you and your families. And standing in this position is really humbling, because now, having shared so much time and space in the hostage rescue efforts and those wrongfully detained, whether they are in places like Iran or China or Russia or in the Middle East or Africa, we understand collectively, this team, the operational mechanics it takes to get people back. But behind this team and leading this team is a diplomatic engagement and an intelligence community leadership structure that is fully committed to making sure we zero out the number of hostages and those wrongfully detained. And we bring home the remains of those that we unfortunately could not bring home. And so my singular promise to you in this community is that I will do everything as your director of the FBI to marshal the resources necessary to make sure that no other American family feels that pain. We are fighting multiple wars overseas, especially in relation to the October 7th and those wrongfully detained there. We still don't have everybody back. Whatever lawful authorities we have at the FBI, we are going to give 24/7, 365 days to make sure that we zero out this number and to make sure we prevent others from going into situations that you are now all too familiar with. So for us, it's an honor to be here, especially on this day. It is a solemn reminder. And my one ask to you is, you are our best voices. So many of you have shared your stories. So many of you have shared your heartaches. But the American people don't know all of your stories. And you're the best way to communicate to the American people so they understand why this administration is putting such an emphasis on these matters. And so my ask to you is to work with us to get out your story, to get out the truth, and to recognize, for me, this is an apolitical mission. I don't have the luxury, and thankfully, I don't have to deal with the politics of it anymore, and I won't. We do not look at it through that lens. We simply look at it through the lens of, if I knew someone that was taken from my family, there is nothing on earth I would do to get them back.